Welcome to Amazing Buys, where we discuss shopping, fragrance, and do reviews. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the notification bell, like, and subscribe, and let's see what's new at Sephora. Going straight into the brand that I'll be reviewing today, this is Mutine by the brand called Miu Miu. This has top notes of wild strawberry, middle notes of gardenia, and the base is brown sugar, vanilla, and patchouli oil. I would say that this is a nice everyday fragrance. You're definitely getting that strawberry that's in between like a synthetic and a fresh strawberry. Although this has brown sugar undertones in it, I would say that this is more of a floral strawberry type of perfume. It doesn't smell bad. The musk in there is on the sweeter, airy side, but I would not call this a gourmand. I do want to mention that I do pick up the gardenia note in there. I would say that this is my favorite out of the line, but it's not something I would personally pick up. The next perfume that I found is Miu Miu Rose EDT with lychee and musk. This has notes of sparkling rose dew, lychee accord, white musk, and lily of the valley. Despite the notes, I was getting a blast of citrus, almost like an orange peel. It smelled floral, and I can really smell the fruit in this one. At the time, I didn't know that it was lychee, so now that I'm finding out the notes, it definitely makes sense. I did also find some fragrances at Dillard's. The first one I want to talk about is Miu Miu's L'Eau de Muguet, which I think that's how you pronounce it, with top notes of star anise, ginger, and green lily of the valley, middle notes of blooming lily of the valley, jasmine petals, and rose, and the base is akigala wood, sandalwood, and nirvana light. I had to look up that last one to see what it was. Apparently, it's a synthetic musk that's supposed to be intense, powerful, powdery, and lactonic. Again, this is a floral heavy scent. Unfortunately, I think that the blue bottles are kind of fleeting, like they don't last as long as the other Miu Miu scents. This has aquatic undertones even though it's not listed, and I can definitely pick up on that akigala wood. If you're not familiar with that fragrance note, it's known to be woody and peppery, but I would say that the pepperiness is just enough to give it like a little spice to it. Out of the two bottles, I would say that I like L'Eau de Muguet a little bit more than the one that I'm about to introduce you to, but I only think that's because of the jasmine and ginger note. For the last perfume, I think that's pronounced L'Eau Bleu. I don't know, my French is bad. The top notes are lily of the valley, middle notes are wild rose, and the base is akigala wood. Again, this smells like it has aquatic notes. Upon looking up, that low word means water, and then the second word means blue. So that makes sense. I knew I wasn't going crazy. I knew this had aquatic notes to it. Out of all the Miu Miu fragrances that I tried out, this was my least favorite. It was too white floral heavy, and again, this is very fleeting. I was mainly getting that lily of the valley note. So that is my thoughts on the Miu Miu fragrances. Let me know in the comment section if you tried these. Thank you for watching, and as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping.